Hi everyone, Dr. Po Raval. Welcome to Archmaker. Today we're going to talk about how we know what a shoe is intended to do by looking at its heel and its sole. So no matter what it's labeled, be the better consumer by taking a look at the shoes. So let's look at number one. Typical shoe. This is a shoe that I recommend for court sports like pickleball and tennis. And why? Number one, the sole or heel of the shoe is has about the same width as the shank, the heel shank of the shoe. So that's the back of the shoe has about the same width as the heel of the shoe. When you look at the sole, the tread is actually not that deep and it's feather light. So these are three things that are important for a court shoe because you don't want to stick to the ground. You want flexibility. You want lightweight to move side to side motions. And the width of the sole does not allow you to plant on the ground. You want to be mobile, agile. Next shoe. This is a shoe that we recommend for hiking. Why is it a hiking sneaker? So first of all, you can't feel it, but it's got a lot of weight to it. Couple things. Do you notice a little bit of a flare? So here's the heel shank and a little bit of a flare to the actual heel cushion. And the telltale sign, Vibram sole and very deep tread. All right, so some weight, deep tread, width is a slight flare so that you actually can plant on uneven surfaces and got a little bit of weight. Next shoe. So this is a typical running shoe. And why is it a running shoe? This is very much like the Hoka's and Brooks Ghost. So even more of a flare to the heel, all right, so that if you're doing uneven surfaces or you're running outdoors, you can plant the heel. It is lightweight. Notice the telltale sign is how thick that sole is. Lots of shock absorption. And this has got a very light tread as well, even across the forefoot, so you can spring off of your forefoot. Next shoe, very popular shoe that a lot of my clients love for golf. So if you notice, the sole in the back here is thicker than the front. A lot of ability to plant, medium flare so that if you are on grass, it will track you. The flare compared to the heel shank is a medium flare. And telltale sign for a golf shoe, it is the same tread across the forefoot and you've got a pivot point in the middle of the heel. So this is so that you can pivot off of this shoe. I'm going to show you two that are very similar here as the last type of shoe. So big telltale sign. Do you see how thick this sole is and how wide it is? Yeah, actually there's you can see there's a difference between that heel shank and the width. Lots of shock absorption and kind of a mild tread in the front. And the sole, the center of your heel is a little bit deeper than the outside. What do you think this shoe is used for? It's for walking. So you could use this as a running shoe also, but a lot of my clients don't like the width of this heel for running because it makes you plant your heel. It makes you feel solid on the surface, and if you're a toe runner, it doesn't help you. It actually drags you down. So this is a good walking shoe. You can't feel this. This is feather light. So very flared heel compared to the heel shank. Lots of shock absorption and very low tread and a suction point. This one is a shoe. The last shoe I'm going to show you is very similar. Here it's very exaggerated. Very large flare, very low even tread, suction point, another walking shoe. But I love this shoe compared to Skechers, which I feel breaks down way too quickly. So this is very similar to Skechers slip-on shoes. So what we do is we preset the laces for patients who like Skechers slip-on. We use this in order to just slip into this shoe. But it is an excellent walking shoe as well. This looks like it's got seams, but it doesn't. Most of these shoes now are seam free so that they can be used for diabetic patients as well. You don't get as much friction. So I hope this all helps. That's the difference between court, hiking, running, golf, and walking shoes. And of course you can use the running shoe on treadmill as well. So I hope this helps.